All right, we got a grounder. Man, we're gonna take this Osight and we're gonna abuse this thing like a possum trying to get into your hen house and steal your eggs. Yes, we're gonna hit this thing and we're gonna kick it around a little bit. We're gonna pick it up and throw it. And let's see if the Osight survives. I'm already feeling sad because I've never put an optic through the abuse. Now I'm fixing to put this little feller through today. Hillbilly. Howdy, Hillbilly Nation. This is American Hillbilly. Good to see y'all today. So we have a brand new Osight back out on the range. And yes, we're going to abuse this thing. There's all kinds of things I could say right in here, but you get the picture. We're just going to abuse this thing. See how well this holds up. So like 2 months ago, Osight sent me this right here. Yes, I put this on top of this awesome Grizzly 101, which I'm really loving this gun, loving the sight on top of it. We took this Osight, we took the magazine, we just beat the tar out of it. We racked it against the table with just using the optic only. We shot it, we did it again, and this thing held up wonderful. It held zero. One thing I say about the Spirit Creek is these are not suppressor height sights. Yeah, they're awesome sights, but this Osight sits low enough that you can look through here, and I don't know if that's in good picture or not, but you literally can line up your rear sight, front sight, and Osight and tell if it's staying on zero or if it's off. And we did all that. Yes, we did all that. We put it through the test. But there's a few people out there said, Hillbilly. I watched a couple other videos and one guy, he just shooting and the recoil knocked it off zero. Another feller, he just shooting and the lens broke. Well, I mean, I wouldn't watch those videos. That happened, I guess. But all I can do is give you an honest review of what I'm doing and how it's holding up. Now, Osight did send this one to the channel, and I had, a few people say, well, they sent you like a special one. Why would they send me a special one? I'm no big YouTube creator, or maybe I got paid for it. People don't pay hillbillies to do anything other than just leave them alone, or maybe stop playing banjo music all the time and quit singing. We'll pay you to stop doing that. But yeah, they don't pay us to lie about firearms or optics. I can promise you that. So we're going to get into this new one right here, which I paid for with my own money. We're going to just abuse the tar out of this thing. But first of all, I want to talk about this one right here. I did a video on this. It's been 2 months ago. Well, I've been taking out shooting it. I love the pistol. I love the sight. We got over 500 rounds to this, and it is still working great. The pistol's working great. The optic is working great. It stayed on zero, and it has not cracked a lens or nothing. Another thing, I was wanting to test out the battery on this. Yeah, they have a really cool charging system. So this does not have a battery that you can change out. It's got this hood right here, this lens cover. Well, you can charge this, then you put it on this, and it charges it. When you set it on there, it starts charging. Well, I wanted to test this out. I fully charged this 2 months ago. I fully charged this 2 months ago. I'm wanting to know, okay, how long is this gonna last before I have to like recharge the optic right here or recharge this? So 2 months, 500 rounds later, let me show you the cover. This is the battery pack right here. I hope you can see that. It's still above 75%, about 80%. Now, I've not put this on here. I've been letting this just set in the safe without charging. So let's check and see how well this thing's held up, because I want to know myself. So we got this on there. So that is still 100% charged. Here, I'll hit the button again. Okay, so I pull this off. All right, and then this is the charger itself. So for 2 months, 500 rounds, this thing still don't need to be charged yet. And I'm just testing that because I want to know. I went out and I spent my hard-working money to buy this Osight right here. And that means a lot. Because everybody knows the only way us hillbillies makes any money is by selling moonshine or splitting firewood. Selling moonshine's illegal, so yeah, I had to split a lot of firewood just to buy this thing. Good Lord knows when we get paid for a banjo playing. So anyway, I went out and purchased this Osight all by myself, and we are going to abuse this feller. Okay, I'll open it up, showing you right here. This thing is brand new. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this out of the box. I'm gonna take this Sharpie, because I don't want anybody saying I'm cheating. I'm gonna take this Sharpie, and I'm gonna mark this right here with the Sharpie. I did a test line just a minute ago, right across here, and you can see that sticks. It's not rubbing off at all. Well, just to show, I did this earlier, but look, I'll do it again, right here, right there. And that Sharpie will not rub it off. I'm gonna turn it around. I'm gonna make a mark on this side, right there. And just to make sure, you know, that both sides of these marked, but like, if we get to the part that where we're shooting this thing, it might not show up on camera. So let's go ahead and mark this across the top. Right there. Cooter, I told you quit riding your dang motorbike while I'm trying to film, buddy. Cooter just come flying by on his damn motorbike. It's just a little bitty thing. I think it's like a 100. Seeing him on that thing looks like a monkey trying to do something to a football, if you know what I mean. So we got this feller all marked up, so you can tell that it is the same optic as we go through these tests. What we're looking for, start off here, is we're going to abuse this thing and see if the optics still work. If they do, if it passes these tests, then we're going to take this feller, we're going to mount him on some recoil. Yes. I started to put it on my 10mm. I'm like, hey, what kicks harder than 10mm? There's lots of stuff out there. But I thought, you know what? That bullpup 12 gauge shotgun, that thing kicks like a mule. Yeah, the Kel-Tec you got seen on this channel, little old short thing and lightweight, and yeah, your shoulders don't like it real well. That's a lot of recoil. So if this passed these first tests, we're gonna stick it on that Kel-Tec bullpup, and we're gonna be putting it through extreme recoil. What people might not know is, yeah, that thing will mount to a rifle. Osight has these rifle mounts. Let me open this thing up and show you. This is one I picked. So here we go. You can see there, it says Osight on it. Now this just mounts to a pick rail. Now they have one that's just flat right here like this, or they have a raised one. Well, I'm sticking this on that Kel-Tec. You know that awesome Kel-Tec that John Wick used? Yeah, I got one of those. That thing is very hard to shoulder, so having a little height on that makes a big difference. So if this thing passes these first tests, we'll mount that, see what recoil it can take. Okay, these are brand new, right out of the box. Let's check the charging on them. So right here, this charger, it seems like it's got about 60% in it. Let's stick it on this dot, because I've not charged these. They're brand new out of the box. Showing 100% charge, so we won't be charging this or doing anything to it during these tests. This dot is working. We're going to just start right here. So I'm going to hold this up here as high as I can. And I'm just going to drop it on this table. Oh, shit. Hit the ground. Okay, dot's still working. Let's do it again. Hit the ground on the other side. All right, this dot is still working. Hopefully that's showing up. This dot's still working, no problem. So one thing that us hillbillies do like, we like baseball, hot dogs, and apple pie. Yeah, apple pie is awesome, especially warmed up with some ice cream on it. Yeah, You might not know this, but us hillbillies, we didn't play a lot of sports, but we could always play baseball. We could whittle us out a bat. We could all go together, collect our pop bottles, take them to the store, have enough money to buy us a baseball. So yeah, we like playing baseball. Well, I realized this lens right here, it has glass on it, front and back. It is in there a ways, even on the front. But I know if this thing falls and hits a rock directly, it's probably going to scuff up that lens or break it. Same thing it's going to do with mine and your cell phone. So I got a little piece of wood down there. I'm going to chunk this thing at that piece of wood and see if it still holds up, okay? Now, it's been a few years since I've been chunking baseballs or anything. I throw a rock every now and then. Get warmed up here. Okay. I missed a piece of wood. Now we gotta go find that thing. Y'all see that thing anywhere? I sure don't. I'm gonna have to pause you a minute so I can find that. Oh wait, I turned the camera right back on because I seen it. Get this on here. Ah, here it is. All right, glass looks good. So the dot's still working. Cater, I told you quit riding that dang motorcycle around. So yeah, dot's still working. Let's go back and try this thing again. We did get some scuffs on this a little bit here, but not bad. Still working condition, so I won't try to hit that plywood again. I mean, I fell a little short last time. I understand that I didn't warm up properly. Plus, I don't want to just throw this plumb through that plywood, you know, if I really, you know, got into it. Let's try again. That's just plumb embarrassing. It did end up on the plywood, hit the ground, other piece of plywood. Oh man, here I thought I'd impress some people with my baseball skills. There we go. All right. So she scuffed up some more. Hell, let's see if the dot's working. Yeah, I can see it. Dot's still working. Let me see if I can get the, yeah, you guys see, dot's still working. Let's try it one more time. And I'm gonna hit that dang plywood this time. Okay. I think I'm warmed up enough. That's too short of the target. Man, I'd be walking somebody throwing like that. This thing, yeah, she scuffed up a little bit, but let's try her one more time. Come on, Lord, let me hit that plywood. I hit the plywood, but really nothing spectacular. Let's go grab that thing again. I think it's gonna make me search for it this time because I think it went right over the plywood. Aha, I found it. Okay. So you can see it's scuffed up even more. Not real bad. I mean, yeah, I know. Don't be saying I throw like a girl. Let me look here. Oh, I still see a dot. Anyway, that dot is working. I can see it in there. Hopefully you guys can too. We're not done yet. Okay, pitching may not have been my strong suit. Our baseball team was pretty good. We was called the Hillbilly Possums. Yeah, and it's hard to find a good mascot around here, but we got plenty of possum. So yeah, it's called the Hillbilly Possums. But I was a better batter than I was a pitcher, I think. So I got some bat here. Yeah, that whipped tire out of you. So let's see if I can bat this thing down there, and hopefully we can find it. Ooh, that was a solid grounder. Let's go get this. Oh, the lens is still good. And the dot's still working. All right, I think the Hillbilly Possums would be proud to know that I still got some batting skills. Probably ain't gonna be picked up by any team because of my throwing. But yeah, let's give this thing another bat again. See what she can handle. All right. Oh. Cooter. Edit out all those when I swing and miss. I don't want the Hillbilly Possums to find out that I still ain't got it. So edit those out, okay, buddy? All right, we got a grounder off to the probably shortstop, I think. Yeah. So let's go get that. I got smart this time. I got me a pickup stick. So let's go see if we can find that thing. Man, I can't see very good. These leaves. That's another reason I didn't hit them high flies. If I hit them high flies, they'd end up way back there. If I put all my power in it, we never find this thing. So them grounders is what I was trying for. This video just might end right here, unless I can find that thing. Guarantee I'll find it when I'm mowing the yard. Oh wait, is that it? We found it. Oh shit, I dropped it. All right, I got it. She's scuffed up some more. Oh, that dot's still working. Okay, so let me see if I can get this to show up for you y'all. Doggone it. Dot is still working. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Well, one way you can tell it too is maybe looking on this side, you can see the dot still lit up in there. And yeah, it's still in the lens. If I can just get that, I mean, I'm having trouble with my one eye, and so I'm kind of trying to deal with this one eye here. I'm kind of one eye short right now. And anyway, that dot is still working. Boys and girls, I did not know if this is just going to be a short video or not. I did not know what abuse this thing would take. So far, we've not cracked the lens. The lens all looks good. It's scuffed up pretty good. Now I'll show you just to prove that it's the right one. Got the marker there, the marker there, marker across the top. This is the exact same one. So tell you what, let's bolt this thing on the Kel-Tec 12 gauge shotgun bullpup, and let's see if it'll hold zero after all that abuse. Now I'm telling you what, man, I've never put an optic through any abuse like this. Dang it. I have done a lot of optics. I've never put one through the abuse like I'm putting this Osight through there. So let's bolt her up to 12 gauge bullpup. All right, we got the Osight mounted up here on this Kel-Tec KSG. It is 12 gauge, and we're shooting some federal slugs through these. Now, I sighted in a while ago. I took 2 shots. I forgot to turn the camera on, but the first one was way high. It was up there by the head, so I brought it down and then took the second shot, and it was just to the right, so I made a little adjustment to the left. We'll see how it does. Main thing, you want to see how this thing handles recoil, if it's going to stay on zero, you know, on target. So anyway, let's put some downrange, and I'm out to shoot left-handed because of my eye, and man, those first 2 shots were not comfortable. I'm just not used to shooting left-handed. I shoot 12 gauge all day. Been doing it all my life. But evidently, my right shoulder's tougher than my left one is. All right, I am going to use a stand on this. For one, I'm not used to aiming left-handed, and I want to try to do the best I can to, you know, keep this on center. So anyway, here we go. Woo! Bam! Gotta love it, even though it hurts. So that one hit you know, just to the right of target, about where the other one was. So let's see, let's do another one, see if she stays on target. Oh. Woo, man. Les Shelter's gonna have to get used to this stuff. Oh my goodness. So we got one more loaded in here. Let's do another one. So far, it's staying on target. That's 1, 2 sighting in, 2 more now. So this will be the 5th shot. And the way this thing's kicking, trust me, if it's gonna break the lens or get off 0, this thing's gonna do it. Woo-hoo, man! Whew. Gun's clear and unsafe. Man, that was fun. Let's go down here and check out this target, okay? Okay. Well, here we are. So, like, when I first shot it, I was trying to sight it in. I was aiming down here. We had one way up here. So I made adjustment on the Osight. Second shot was over here. And you have to remember, like, we're at 25 yards here. So that wad's coming and it's also hitting its targets. That's why you seen like a little wider hole right here. One was a shot, the other one was a wad going through. And this is where I messed up. I told you, I said, well, I made a little adjustment to the left to center this up. Well, I realized after I got done there, yeah, I moved the dot to the left, which moved the shot a little farther to the right. So that's on me. But anyway, I left it there, okay? So those other 3 shots was all right in here. Yeah. And you also got to imagine, like, the wad's hitting in here and going through also beside the slug. But yeah, 5 shots. And, I mean, that's pretty good grouping from 25 yards right there. And it stayed on 0. You know, it wasn't off again. So I'm calling that a win. Yeah, I had to run in and warm up. It's cold out here. I mean, we had a couple nice days and it got cold again, doggone it. Now they're talking about some snow and ice. But what'd you guys think? I mean, this KSG from Kel-Tec 12 gauge is awesome. And if you don't know about a recoil of a bullpup shooting a slug through it, I advise if you get a chance, shoot one of those, because it's way more recoil than what, you know, a 9mm mag dump can do. This was put through a lot of recoil. And as you can see, I want to show you here. You can see the Sharpie marks I put there. Put on that side. And also here in the front. So as I was filming, you know, you guys could all see that. And let me see if I can get to show you. The dot is still working. Everything's looking great. No busted lens. Everything's looking great. So let me try to get to where hopefully you guys can see the dot through there, because it is working. Man, get this stuff to line up. So hopefully it's showing up on camera. I can see it. Everything's looking great. It's looking fine. No problems at all. Now, we did do some scuffing on it. We did scuff it up some here and there and everything. But that's okay. If you don't know it, this Osight has a lifetime warranty. Yeah. With me trying to break it, if I would have broke it, say I threw that thing and it hit a rock or something and like it just broke or whatever, I wasn't planning on sending it back, because I was intentionally trying to do that. These are well worth the money for me. I hope you guys understand, I did an honest video abusing this more than any optic I ever thought about abusing. So I'm calling this Osight, I'm calling it a pass. Yeah, I mean, I think if I kept on trying, I probably could have broke it. But that's not the abuse you're gonna be putting your optic through. Yeah, my throwing and batting didn't really do well. And I hope my old baseball team, the Hillbilly Possums, hope they didn't see any of that, because that's just plumb pitiful. But it's cold. You know, I hadn't warmed up exactly real good. And then Cooter kept riding his dang motorbike by, distracting me. I tell you what I'm gonna do. For our channel members, yes, our paid members, our VIPs, that's what we call them, because our paid members on this channel are VIPs. I am going to give this dot right here from Osight away. Yes, I'm going to give it to one of our paid channel members. Of course, I'm keeping this riser down here because it works perfect on this shotgun. But yes, the Osight, I will give that away, one of our paid channel members, and it's gonna go right back here in this box. Yes, this is brand new. I bought it. I didn't take any of the tools out, the torque wrench or nothing to put that in there. As you can see here, everything's untouched. You got the screws, the charging cable, the torque wrenches, the tools, everything's in here. It's untouched. So I'll be putting that dot and the charging hood back in here, and I'll be giving it away. I mean, it's already broke in. It went through the test and it survived. Well, we can't do the giveaway this Tuesday on our VIP chat because we're doing a Super Bowl giveaway for that one. So the following Tuesday, February the 18th, on our VIP chat, it's a live show if you don't know about it, we'll be giving that Osight to some lucky winner. And yeah, if you do want to enter, you can. You would have to be a member, which our memberships just start out at $2.99 a month. You can cancel it anytime. But yes, we're going to give that away. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Us putting the Osight through the test. We had the throwing test. We had batting it like a baseball test. We had massive recoil test. And it passed with flying colors. So thanks for watching, Hillbilly Nation. I appreciate y'all. I'm cold. I want to go inside, get next to the wood stove and warm up some. Thank you very much for watching. Remember, God, family, and country. Make somebody's day better, will ya? And if the good Lord's willing and the creeks don't rise, we'll be seeing you again, Hillbilly Nation. We love ya. If you enjoyed this video, check out some of these other videos coming up right after these awesome VIPs. I sure hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please subscribe and check out my other videos. Check out my YouTube B channel called American Hillbilly. Also follow me on Rumble, X, Instagram, TikTok. Everything is in my link tree in the description down below. Thank you and have a blessed day.